Hello, this is Pat Walls with the Course 2 Sensory Evaluation Methods for the UC Davis Applied Sensory and Consumer Science Certificate Program. This course is taught by Dr. Jean-Xavier Guinard, and our first homework assignment is to do a commercial of sensory properties of a product. So I decided I'd do this today with a beer that I had gifted to me by a gentleman named Ian from Slow Food, Arizona, when we met at Terra, Madre, Salone del Gusto in Turin, Italy. So this is Bottom Brew House Chiltepin Red. It's a Sonoran spicy red ale. And what's special about this is that Chiltepin is an indigenous product that is grown throughout the border region on both sides of Arizona, New Mexico, Texas, as well as Sonora, Chihuahua, Coahuila, and Nuevo Leon. Chiltepins are also grown in the West Indies, where they're called bird's eye chili, and Chiltepin is in the Slow Food Arc of Taste. Slow Food has cataloged hundreds of items that are not necessarily commercially grown and that may be endangered of being lost. And so they're traditionally harvested, dried, and served on the kitchen or the dining table of indigenous communities. So with all that said, let's get started. According to the brewers, has a base beer of an Irish red ale, and it has a Chiltepin, lime zest, and lemon zest added to it. So I'm going to go ahead and crack this. Now this has gone on 2 transatlantic voyages and it's probably 6 months old, but it is a year-round beer from the maker. So here we go. Let's listen. Good sound, except that it didn't crack all the way. Had a little dent on it, so let's fix that real fast. Key. All right, we're gonna pour the beer. Nice red color. Look at the sound, still carbonated. That's good. All right, we want to get a good head on there. I'm not gonna pour the whole thing. I actually poured more than I intended, so I want to get a good head. What the head's going to do is it's going to trap the aromatics. So the first thing we want to do is smell. And when we smell, has nice medium level of caramel notes, low level of toffee, a little bit of toast. But that all supports this nice dry chili roastiness smell to it. Not roast, but dry chili earthiness. And then we're going to take a little look here. Let's see. It's a little bit darker than I anticipated for amber, but it's a very dark amber. It is clear. There's no floaties, and it's got a nice off-white head that's lasting really long. Nice tight bubbles. No lacing, no legs. Here we go. Let's taste it. Very nice. I'm going to give it a little swirl. I'm going to cup it, swirl and sniff in there. When you smell, you get more of the chili note with just a hint of the lime zest. And when you taste it, first taste is always to coat your mouth. It has some heat in the back. It has a little bit of bitterness to balance the sweetness. It's a semi-dry, meaning that it has notable sweetness, but it's not overly sweet. And the chili just kind of floats on top. It's really nice. It's actually not as hot as you would think from the artwork, but it's the kind of heat in the back of the throat that's going to build slowly as you keep sipping. Or notice now the head is all gone. So remember, the beer changes over time, as does all food and drink. So as we go back into the beer, the chili's kind of coming out more as it warms up, right? I pulled this out of the fridge just a few minutes ago, so it's still pretty cool. I'm guessing as it gets hotter, it'll taste more and more like chili. But it's not overwhelming. I can see this paired well with, obviously with a lot of Southwest types of foods, like a nice tacos. I could see it cutting through the dryness from both that semi-dry level would help support things like carne asada tacos, but also things like tacos with rajas, like cut poblano chilies and cheese. I could also see this paired well with barbecue. It would go really well. This actually, in and of itself, could be the liquid addition to like a really nice barbecue sauce. And then lastly, so we covered aroma, we covered appearance, we covered flavor. Just nice hint of lime zest, just low. There's not a lot of yeast characteristics other than tiny bit of red apple skin in there. And there's just a hint of astringency, that tannin mouthfeel that you get it from wine or tea, just in the back there, and it's kind of playing with the bitterness and playing with the dryness and the capsaicin from the chilies. And what I'd say is that the astringency is probably from the chilies themselves, because these, like I said, are traditionally dried. So it's got a nice mouthfeel. It's not too creamy, or there's no creaminess. It's light on the body, but it's not too watery. So it's like a medium-low mouth body. It's really nice, actually. I would drink this whole thing. I probably will. You should too. And actually, this would be, you know what this would really go well with? Because it's got that nice caramel sweetness in the aroma. And in the mouthfeel, without it being sweet and the aftertaste, this would go well with s'mores. This would really elevate s'mores. It would give almost like instead of drinking like hot chocolate with s'mores, this would be really well. So, Chiltepin Red, Sonoran Spicy Red Ale from Button Brew House in Tucson, Arizona. I say definitely drink it. Chiltepin in a beer as a spice or vegetable beer. I say definitely try it. I think they have found the balance, and given that this is a year-round beer for them, so you should be able to find it in Arizona, and definitely check it out. Also check out Slow Food USA, the Arc of Taste, and also check out UC Davis Applied Sensory and Consumer Science certificate program. All right, thanks for watching.